Bonnie Ashley, General Counsel.
Kelly Robertson, City of Richmond.
Lane Saunders, City of Richmond.
Mark Smith, Chesterfield.
Roger, Henrico County.
Cheryl Adams, GRTC.
Andreas Addison, City of Richmond.
James Swift, GRTC.
Christopher, GRTC.
Anthony Carter, GRTC.
Adrian Torres, GRTC.
Jonathan Burrow, GRTC.
Tony Berry, GRTC.
Tanya Thompson, GRTC.
Kevin Hernandez, GRTC.
Ross Long, GRTC.
Monica Farr, GRTC. Dave Walker, RV Record. Sharika Ruffin, RideFinders.
Mark Renee, GRTC.
Ron Duncan, GRTC. Jim Warren, GRTC.
Josie Laskowski, GRTC.
David Joe Dillon, GRTC. Ken Lance, RVA. Adam, GRTC.
Trisha Robinson, GRTC.
All right, thank you. Public comments? All right.
You're on here.
Hello. Mr. Chair, members of the board, I've received 2 public comments. They will be included in the meeting notes of today's meeting. They are as follows from April Diamond. She says she rides the 1A and 3A. She's currently homeless and is living in a shelter in the area and has a son who started the ride with the bus 10 years ago when he was 16 to King's Dominion. She says he was a little frustrated, but then he got patient with it and the bus helps her out so she can get the resources so she has somewhere to live. It's not a bad experience, but I think they should wait on bringing the fare back because housing is so high, we barely have the money to live, and then we have to catch the bus to work, doctor's appointments, and everything. And then for Willie, I catch bus route 3A, B, or C, and I'm thankful the buses are still free. I'm worried about how much they're going to be once they're not free. So I have a problem with the fact that normally in the afternoons around 3 or 4 o'clock, there are 2 buses back to back going to the same direction. But then maybe there will be an hour wait before another. Why can't they spread the buses out? You have 2 buses, both of them, maybe 10 on each bus. I think that's a waste because they could spread the buses out. But those are our comments.
Thank you. Anyone else here want to make public comments? All right, hearing none. So we'll skip approval of the board meeting minutes. So you think we need to call them? Because I'm wondering.
You'll have a text back from,
Oh, no.
he's out of town, Mr. Engel. Did you know that
I
already?
knew Mr. Engel was.
Yeah, I haven't heard from him.
Yes, he told us.
Oh, yeah, Jim is out of town, but you haven't heard from him. So, Joe, can you call? Yeah, yeah. Please, sir, if you don't mind. Because I'm wondering if it's worth going through all this if he's not gonna be here. So we'll just hit a hard pause right quick. Joe, won't you just, okay, you can call right here in front of all of us.
Put on speaker, put on speaker, why not?
Oh, yeah.
It's not like him to be late, so that's what worries me. Yeah.
With operational update.
You think so? I guess we can do that. Kevin and Frank, you guys want to give us operational performance and ridership?
All right. Good morning, Mr. Chair and members of the board. So I'll be providing the operational update for the month of July. So within transportation, we did face some attrition in the month of July, but we still are above 90% of our staffing goal. We have 16 operators in training, and we did increase the number of recruitment classes for the month of August to help us reach that goal. Something that was interesting from our recruitment is that we've been seeing an increase in the number of over-the-road truckers that are interested in becoming bus operators, and we also did see some increased interest from former Greyhound operators. As you guys know, Greyhound's shutting down their local operations for drivers, so something we continue to monitor over the next few months.
So where are we with drivers right now? What's the number?
So we need 325, or about 310, 311.
Okay.
So with our micro transit, we're still fully staffed, continue to run operations well, and we're actually still looking at potentially adding more shift coverage in Azalea and Ashland just to kind of help with some of those wait times as well. From our maintenance department, we continue to meet our preventative maintenance goals. With small buses and fixed route buses, 80% or better. We also saw an improvement in our miles in between failures, or in other words, we've seen less road calls and breakdowns just due to the fact that in our last meeting we discussed that we put our new buses into revenue service, so that's been helping out a lot. We're also working on putting our new 12 minivans into service as well. That's going to help with our micro transit, paratransit resource allocation. And something that we don't really highlight, but I wanted to speak about is our facilities team. They've been very busy this summer, the past few months, with a lot of projects to help our 15-year-old facility stay up to date. That includes our HVAC replacement project in our maintenance and operations building. They replaced the original water heater. They decommissioned one of the original diesel tanks, and they're starting to repaint the facility.
We just got to shelf it. Yeah.
Our risk management department, we did see an increase in the accidents and incidents from the past month. That's something that we expected to see, especially since it's something year to year that we see during the summer months just due to the activity in the city over the summer. About a third of these events have been from our newer operators, which is something that we're going to continue to look at and work with our training department to prevent future reoccurrences. And from our customer service department, we did see a slight decrease in complaints system-wide, which we're excited about. And we also did obtain 9 accommodations. That concludes my reports.
Okay, I'm sorry. Any questions, colleagues? Questions? Okay, thank you.
Did get some information. So Dave is,
Yes.
so I don't think we would have wanted him. He did try to text.
You can stay away.
We don't want to hear.
Hey, Frank, let's do this for a second, okay? Hold on for 1 second.
And on as a quorum.
Yeah, I think she's talking to Joe.
Yeah, he could. It seems like, because he's texting.
If he can't, we may have to come up with a special meeting date because the September meeting date is the board retreat. And I think it's something that we needed to vote on. So COVID is still out there.
The story yesterday, seeing it's on the rise.
Do you guys prefer to carry on with the meeting if the bylaws permit? If Jim can get on virtually, we just try to make sure that the bylaws participate virtually. That counts. Or would you guys rather just, do a special meeting? Would you rather just carry on and we get Jim in virtually? What say you?
Cheryl, with what actions does she need now versus in September?
Wait.
Okay.
We need a physical quorum.
Physical
Yeah.
form.
He was thinking.
Yep. That should have been first time back for today.
Physical quorum.
Yep.
Physical quorum, so.
Yeah, we can't do it.
Okay, so let's just do this. Let's just do a hard pause. All right, we'll hit reset. We need to poll you guys because we are going to need to come back before September or whatever the date is. Now, we also need to put together a committee, but we can do that. But start a thing. I need one person, or did we come up with that last time? One person from each jurisdiction to determine officers. So it's a weird year because it's election year in Richmond. So, but anyway, we need to put together a 3-person group. I think one from Richmond, Chesterfield, and Rico, and figure out Do we want to do a new slate? Do we want to, do a holdover to next year for a year and then do it next year? You got what I'm saying? I think we just need to figure that out. So, Ms. Cheryl, can you get, I'm sure Joe will be the one talking to us and get us set up for a special meeting sometime. Now, the board retreat is the same time as September 3rd, Tuesday,
The third Tuesday.
and it's from 9 to, I think we said we were gonna be here a little longer than, yeah.
Just until around 11:30, no later than
Okay.
11:30.
All right, so the third Tuesday in September, that's the next meeting,
Yes.
but we need to do something in between. Yeah. And we'll make sure we notice the public. We need a physical quorum here and we just don't have it. So I know 2 people are away on vacation and 1 person's sick. So, and our rule says it needs to be 2 per jurisdiction because technically we do have a quorum if we're just looking at 6 out of 9, but it has to be 2 per jurisdiction. So, all right.
Mr. Chairman, before we leave, since I have staff here that was here to show up for Employee of the Month, I would like to recognize.
Yes, let's recognize them.
Thank you, please. We have Ross Long, who's in our training department.
All right, Ross.
Podium there, I have Josie, and Josie, I'm not gonna mess up your last name.
So what do we, those are your Employee of the Month?
Yes, for August.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for your good work and what you guys are doing to help us be a great institution. We appreciate you. And good people. But I think we can hold it. Yeah, let's just hold it. Let's just hold it. We have to come back anyway, so give you a few minutes. Yeah, and I guess I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks. We'll figure it out. All right. I can't even say meeting adjourned because it was never really here.
So convenient.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't read your piece.